And welcome back to the St. E Center on the campus of St. Elizabeth School in Wilmington, Delaware. Mike Lang, Brian Colsani, Jason Winchell, Len Evans. The what's the word we're looking for? The finale, the coup de grace, the end of the Diamond State Classic, and we got two teams coming in from out of state, but hey, they belong here because they played pretty darn well yesterday. In the white, being introduced now, it's St. John's Catholic Prep out of Buckystown, Maryland. And in the blue, the Neshaminy Lady Skins from Langhorne, Pennsylvania, in the Suburban 1 League up there north of Philadelphia, playing for the IAABO Board 11 Cup. Ryan, I don't believe you saw these teams yesterday, did you?
I did not. I was in New Jersey yesterday. I did not get a chance to look at either of these teams, but from what you told me, I'm in for a good game.
Should be a good one. Catholic Prep, the white New Jerseys with the green and gold trim. So you'll feel right at home, Mr. St. Mark's. And over here in Neshaminy in the blue with the red and white trim, and some players to look out for based on yesterday's games. Ryan, for St. John's Catholic Prep, why don't you give us a few names there?
Julie Brisbane, number 1, a guard. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Tori Geithner.
Nice little mid-range jump shot she's got.
Yeah, and Anna Lemaster and Sarah Yoda.
So Yoda gives them a nice inside presence. Our player of the game yesterday for St. John's Catholic Prep, and Anna Lemaster was all over the place in the first quarter. Got in some foul trouble. Sat the entire second quarter yesterday, but then played a good all-around game. But she was a scoring machine in quarter number 1. And if we look at Neshaminy, starts with Brooke Mullen.
Brooke Mullen, yeah, I heard a lot about her. Heard she has a pretty good game.
She will be a teammate of Julie Kaleja at Bucknell in 2 years. Brooke is a senior. She'll be there next year. And Julie, of course, a junior. They had not met before this weekend.
Well,
they got a chance, I believe, to say hi to each other this weekend, and we were about ready to get started. This is Yoda, who's going to jump for Prep, and that was number 20, Brooke Mullen, jumping for Neshaminy. The Lady Skins have possession, and we are underway. That's Kristen Curley, number 21. Her pass intended for Harvey. Allison Harvey goes out of bounds off of Prep, and it's going to stay with Neshaminy. I just like that word, Neshaminy. That's a fun word.
Neshaminy.
So we'll get these names for you as you go along. Curley, we mentioned, number 25 for St. John's Catholic Prep is, for Neshaminy, number 25 is Kelly Kowalik. We have a foul on the floor on Neshaminy High School. And we're Brooke Mullen.
Yeah, Brooke Mullen there.
The niece of St. John's University coach Chris Mullen, and her dad, an assistant coach here for the Skins. There's a spin move off glass, but a travel is called. That one on number 10, Anna Lemaster. We saw Lemaster yesterday, and she was all over the place in the first quarter. And they got a little bit of foul trouble. So this is for the IAABO Board 11 Cup. Been a great 4 days here at St. E's. Sorry I missed the games today. We had a triple overtime game earlier, and then the Padua and Moon area. I watched that game online. It was a lot of fun to watch. Rebound by Lemaster, going coast to coast, dishes to Yoda, up and off the window. Yoda fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Yeah, Yoda goes up with the right hand. On her way up, she gets slapped, and she's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
So we're kind of improvising here today on our scorebook. Forgot my scorebook at home, but that's okay. First one is off the front of the rim.
As the gym goes quiet, as she shoots these free throws. First one, or second one, excuse me.
Bounce. So the Haley Scott shot earlier, the free throw. Number 5 bounces off the rim and in. Sarah Yoda not getting the same kind of luck there. Neshaminy pushes it up court. It's Kowalik. Foul line extended left. Goes cross court to Curley. She's going to put up a 3. And that's in for Kristen Curley.
Yeah, what a great shot there on the wing, and just without a thought, just rises up and shoots it.
Lemaster gives to Kayla. That is Sarah Yoda. Kayla, I'm sorry, no, it's not either one of them. Jalen McNeil.
Yeah, there you go.
This is off to Jasmine Husky. A couple new starters today for St. John's. The master into the lane, gives it to Cooper. She's trapped up top. Harvey all over her. Gets it out to Husky. Husky sets a screen for Lemaster. Her three goes off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Alexis McCoy. She had a pretty good game yesterday too. Long pass to Curley, 17-footer. She's going to get her on rebound here. Into the corner, it's Brooke Mullen. Can't get that to go. McCoy gets another offensive rebound, but she's tied up. Ball's going to go to Prep.
Yeah, that was a good sequence of basketball there, and Curley tries to shoot that foul line jumper just off the back rim, grabs her own rebound. Good bounce pass to Mullen. Mullen just can't get it to go.
3-0 lead for Neshaminy High School on the three-pointer from Kristen Curley. Looks like they're playing kind of a man, but no man on Husky on that one. Misses the layup. Curley's got a lane. Dishes back outside. The Mullen off to Kowalik. She drives baseline. Runs into Sarayota. No call. Back out to Harvey for a three. It's good.
Yeah, good find there. Harvey at the top of the key. Puts it in. That's a swish bomb right there.
Mullen doing a good job finding the open shooter instead of taking it herself. So here's Catholic Prep, shot up by Jalen McNeil. She's fouled on the way up. She'll take two.
Yeah, and something to watch here for Neshaminy. That's 3 team fouls already with 5 minutes left to go in this first quarter and the rest of the second quarter to go. So foul trouble might play a factor in this game.
That is Alexis McCoy with the foul. First one's up and good.
Yeah, I mean, this gym goes quiet when free throws are up there.
You can hear everything.
Yeah, hear a pin drop.
Second shot is also good, so that makes it 6-2 for the Lady Skins.
Yeah, and 2 3 balls getting that 6-point up there for Neshaminy.
Long pass into Kowalik. She's tied up by Kayla Cooper and takes a few steps. A few steps too many. It's going to go back to Catholic Prep Kayla Cooper with the nice defensive play there. Gets her team the ball.
Yeah, it's big, forcing that travel there.
Here's Lemaster. One-on-one with Curley. Dishes off to Jasmine Husky. Husky with the step. And they've been tight with that call today. They called a travel on that. Our alternate official here on the side. That initial step saw called several times in the paddle game, and they call it here. Wipes out the basket. Brooke Mullen looks underneath for Kowalik. She's in trouble under there with 3 defenders. Back out to Harvey. No good. It's coming right at us. Going to go to Lemaster.
I had that, Mike.
I knew it. You were going to put it right in here for Neshaminy. McNeil bringing the ball up court. Gets it to Jasmine Husky. And they're playing the outside game here. Lemaster tied up. And we have a jump ball. Alexis McCoy causes the turnover and gives some good defense early on.
Yeah, good job by McCoy there. Go right for the ball. Not try to poke it loose, just grab the ball and force that jump ball there.
Here's Brooke Mullen looking to get on the board, but she's happy to just dish. Harvey into the corner. McCoy finds Mullen. It's going to be a quick 2. Not quite enough on that shot. McCoy tries to get the rebound, I believe. They're going to get Kayla Cooper with the foul.
Yeah,
it is Cooper. First team foul on the Buckets. Out to Harvey. Another 3 for her. Can't get it to go. Mullen with the rebound. What surprises Kowalik with that outlet pass there. They're going to go back to Harvey. She has not been shy thus far. But she's double teamed. Oh, had an open Mullen for a second. McCoy drives the lane, trips, and a turnover. So Anna Lemaster on her way up outside. And that off the glass. I believe that was Yoda that took that shot. inside to Kayla Cooper, and she's got them a first field goal of the game. It's 6-4. 3:15, 3:13 to go here, quarter number one. Mullen has that pass blocked, picked up by Yoda, and a foul, and I believe it's going to be Brooke Mullen with the foul.
If it's Mullen, that's her second now in just this quarter.
She got in foul trouble the other day as well, and Mullen is out, replaced by number 10, Emily Tantala. Tantala the other day showed a good jump shot, made a few field goals to help Neshaminy past Ursuline Academy. The Master has that poked away by Curley, goes cross court. Husky underneath. Back outside is Lemaster. It's good defense, a little zone D here for Neshaminy, and Lemaster fouled on her way in.
Yeah,
possession foul.
She drives to the basket there, and defender Kim moves her feet in time and tries to step in her way, but
hey, Curley, her first foul. And a bench warning on the assistant. So that didn't take long.
Yeah, I think we had a
bench warning on the assistants. And Prep will inbound here to Sariota.
And she gets the roll there.
Her first bucket of the game. We're all tied at 6. Kowalik backs into McNeil, dishes to McCoy. Oh, nice pass, no look by Curley into the corner. It's Tantala. That will not fall through. Here comes Lemaster driving, stops with the 17-footer. It's good, and Lemaster.
Yeah, that's just a great sequence there. Lemaster grabbing the rebound, starting the fast break by herself.
We have a 30-second up. I'm not sure. One team's standing up and one team's taking. It's going to be a 60-second timeout. So, Ryan, your first Diamond State tournament. What are your impressions of the 3 days you spent hanging out here on Cedar Street?
A lot of fun. That's probably the biggest impression that you'll get when you come down here. And you know, all the teams come down here. They're ready to play. They're ready to support such a great cause like the Be Positive Foundation, and it's just a lot of fun. All the teams are really ready for this game, and we get to see some great basketball here.
Yeah, I've been coming a long time as a media member, probably 8 or 9 years now. Have seen many great players come through and saw a few good players. How about later on, me and you will talk about some of the individual players that we saw that we would like to look, maybe keep track of as the next year or 2 or 3 go by. It's hard to keep track of a lot of players. We like to keep track of our Delaware players, but we saw some individuals come through that are definitely worth keeping track of.
Yeah, we definitely got a couple in our mind, and this tournament has just produced some great talent that we've got to see here and that we usually won't see because, you know, they're not Delaware teams. And yeah, we'll definitely take a look at that later on.
Curley down low to Harvey. She's got some space. Short on the jumper. Thought that bounced out of bounds. It will not. Saved by Kowalik. And it's back to Allison Harvey as she picked up the dribble. Manages to get help from McCoy. Nice drive by McCoy. Splits 3 defenders. The jumper won't go, and here is Cooper. And they're going to get her with that one. And Coach Brian Martin disagrees.
Yeah, so the fans over here that we can hear. And yeah, and just took a little bit too much of a step before she put the ball on the floor, and the rest saw it.
Inside, Tantala finds Harvey. The bunny will not go. Lemaster quickly down the other side. She's down the lane, puts it off the glass.
What a
and
shot.
Lemaster, nice one there, huh?
Yeah, it breaks down the one line of defense there and hangs a little floater up there, kisses it off the backboard.
8 straight points for St. John's Catholic Prep, and this is Kayla Cooper looking to make it 10. She goes down the middle, kicks into the corner. Can't see the number from here, thanks to Dennis.
Yeah, a couple fans walking down the line of sight.
I know where he works. And here's Anna Lemaster. It's floated up a little bit, trying to get started over again. Last minute of play in quarter number 1. Lemaster underneath, nice dime to Kayla Cooper. Is that Sariota?
I think it's Cooper.
That is Kayla
Yeah,
Cooper. I had it right the first time, didn't I? 4 points for Cooper.
Yeah, that was a good job by Cooper using the rim as kind of extra helper there.
Curley cross court. Inside to Kowalik. She's going to take 2 shots, try to end this 10-point run for the Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings have done a really great job and going to the line a couple times and driving to the basket hard and getting rewarded.
22.7 to go, 12-6. Second foul, by the way, on Sariota, something to keep an eye on. First shot for Kelly Kowalik is up and good.
Yeah, and now you're going to see Yoda check out here. And they're going to bring in number 30, Chanel Lee.
And who's 44 we got here? This is Lillian Harris. So a couple changes for the Vikings. Count that one as well. And it's 12-8, close game. That's all we can ask for here.
Yeah, both teams came out playing physical basketball here in Lemaster. Ooh, can't get that one to go.
Rebound, and there's a foul on number 2. The numbers are sometimes a little difficult to see. Number 2.
Number 2, yep.
Tori Geithner. Look like Mullen is checking back in. She's got to be careful with the 2 fouls, but they could use her offense down 12-8. Just 10 seconds left. So they're looking for the offense here, Ryan.
Yeah, that's higher reward than risk.
She dribbles, but trying to get by Brisbane. But nice defense by Julie Brisbane. Mullen drives in. Nice job, Brooke Mullen. That's exactly why she was in the game.
Yeah, and again, you know, that's a higher reward than a higher risk of her getting that 3rd foul. And you can see she drives on the wing, breaks down the 1 defender, and then goes in for a nice layup.
So 4 straight at the end of the quarter brings Neshaminy back to within 2. It's 12-10, end of 1, and we're back with the IAABO Board 11 Cup Championship.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
All right, we said we'd be right back. We met right back.
Yeah, when we say something, we mean it, people.
All right, Ryan, we're gonna do this as we go along. You give me your player, one player. We're gonna spread it out. One player to watch from this tournament that you liked. Yeah, you can take a second. We got a long game here.
You know, I'm gonna go with the one that really impressed me. The one I really got to see, Riley Sunday. I mean, freshman, she had the ball.
Oh, and they're coming back apparently, Ryan.
Oh, that's good.
Awesome.
Yeah, we'll get to see her again.
Mark your calendars.
That's awesome.
2020.
2020.
She'll be a junior.
Wow,
So
seems like a long time.
Ryan's first player is Riley Sunday. I'll have one when we get a stoppage of play here. Maybe a 60-second timeout. We'll give you one. I'll have to look through the rosters here. I got one in my head right now.
I was going to say, yeah, I got to look through the rosters a little bit more.
There's a turnover picked up by Curley.
Yeah, lose that dribble there, has to pick it up.
Yeah, struggles with the handle, gets it to Mullen, and she spins into the lane, doesn't get the roll. Brooke Mullen, who's playing in the Patriot League next season. Here, gets the rebound. She's going coast to coast. Little hesitation move, kind of the wrong angle off of the glass. So she's going to try a long distance one instead. That doesn't work either. And there's Scotty, number 13, Olivia Scotty, kicks it out to Harvey, where the rim's not kind here to the Lady Skins, and jump ball is going to stay with Neshaminy.
Yeah, and like you said, the rim not a friend here to the Lady Skins, and a couple really good-looking shots, just rim out.
Well, almost took the step on the inbound. That would have been a violation. But Scotty gets it, and it's Curley being guarded by Geithner. Oh, nice poke there by Lillian Harris into the corner of Mullen. She's lining it up. That is unsuccessful. Scotty with the rebound. It's loose. And we're going to have another whistle, maybe. I think
Yeah, they're going to call it jump.
It's a jump ball.
Yeah. NC
Thought they might get a walk on when she rolled over on her back, but it blew the whistle just before that happened. So Geithner's got it. She had a good day yesterday, but she hasn't played too much tonight. Scoreless so far. It's a nice jumper. Harris walks before she's knocked to the floor, and that's going to go back to the Lady Skins. 12-10, 6:37 to go. Quarter number 2, this Diamond State Classic in its 28th year here in Wilmington, Delaware. Has not always been in this building has not been around 28 years, but has found the home here at the St. E Center. As John mentioned on our 302 Sports Weekly, the parish just they give them the keys and say, John, just lock up when you leave. They love it here. It's a good size, and you're right on top of the court. It's a great place to have this tournament. Mullen has the pass deflected, and I believe that is Yoda who got it. Gets it to Brisbane. LeMaster fakes the 3 with Curley in her face. And Brisbane's going to send it right back to LeMaster. She drives the lane. Yoda cutting. And it's going to be a 3-point attempt by Brisbane off the side of the rim. Back out to LeMaster.
Nice.
So they're getting some offensive chances here. Knocked away. Yoda's shot won't go, rebounded by Mullen. Mullen's really asserting herself here in the second quarter.
Really
just not scoring,
job.
That's all.
You know, sometimes you don't have to make your impact on the scoreboard like Mullins is doing tonight. She had a couple shots rim out a little bit.
Kowalik bumped on the way up, no call. Let him go. Into the corner goes Brisbane, back to Husky. That 3 is not good, and on the run, it's Tantala. Her layup through the rim. So Mullen says, I'll take the 3.
Yeah.
And we have a timeout.
Right up there on the top of the key. They find her, and she drains it.
So we have a lead for Neshaminy at 13-12. We have a 60-second, not 30-second. I'm going to give you a player anyway. I want to start with the obvious one, Kayla Harris from Ossipee, New York. 37 points yesterday. She'll be at Seton Hall next year. Going to be studying medicine at Seton Hall. And that's tough for a Division I athlete, but she said they're going to work with her as far as her studies go. She's got a great inside game. She's very quick, and she's got size, obviously, and superb young lady. We had her on yesterday. Kayla Harris is my first player to watch. We should ask Jason to kick in a player. Maybe we'll do that a little later. We'll get him at halftime.
Yeah, and that's also great. You know, Kayla Harris, she's a great player. I believe she's going to Seton Hall next year.
Seton Hall with Lauren Park Lane from Sanford will be a teammate. LeMaster pumps up the 3. Pump up the volume.
Woo.
For the 3.
She answers Mullins there on the other end.
7 points for LeMaster.
Oh, great back cut there.
And 15-13. Prep, they're on the run again. Jalen McNeil out of control. That's going to be a charge. She kind of lost her balance there and went down shoulder first, right into a defender.
Yeah, and the defender was set there, getting ready to take the contact.
First foul on McNeil, 4th team foul. 4:44 remaining in half number 1. The hardware is on the line. Curley misses on that one. LeMaster with the rebound. She's having a strong game. 7 points thus far. She's staring at Curley. Can't cross her over. So she gives it to Husky. Nice catch by Yoda to save that one. Poked out of bounds by Kelly Kowalik. It'll stay with Prep.
Yeah, I really like the way that Prep's passing the ball. It's all starting with LeMaster trying to drive to the basket, getting some penetration. Then they're passing it around the wing there and see if they can get an open jump shot.
Out to McNeil. And she sends it over to LeMaster, who's going to set things up. Tries to get it to Kayla Cooper. Cooper was coming toward her, and the pass was just a little too hard. So it's going to be back to Neshaminy High School, trailing by 2. And we have a foul. I believe they got, did they get McNeil again, or was it Husky? It was Jalen McNeil, her second, team's 5th.
Yeah, let's see what Neshaminy has to do here. Oh. Yeah,
Tied up in the backcourt.
It's going to stay in the 70 ball.
Yeah, well, at least that they have that going for them.
Yeah, yeah.
And here is a McCoy. I thought she was going to take the 3. Hands off number 40. Megan Ansel checks into the game. In the corner, Scotty is blocked by Yoda. Up to Ansel, passes off to Tantala, and that shot won't go. And LeMaster, she goes 100 miles an hour like Riley Sunday. And she gets the pass back. Oh, looking inside for Cooper. Too many blue shirts around on the run. And a walk on Kowalik is she kind of hesitated. I think she maybe got a little indecisive about what she wanted to do, shoot or pass.
Yeah, she kind of ran into a couple St. John's defenders there and trying to look for her teammates, but a little bit under the basket and couldn't get it to anybody, so they tie her up.
Geithner's back in, scoreless thus far today. But she'll get on the board. That's my prediction. So push off, but not enough to get a foul call. This is that Geithner? It is. She gets off to the corner. McNeil looks for an opening, puts up a off-balance shot. It won't go. Rebound attempt by Alexis McCoy, and she's fouled by Yoda, I believe, and if so, that's her 3rd.
Yeah.
Nope, second. That was her 3rd.
Yeah,
Second foul on Sarah Yoda.
Yeah, so just trying to jump over the back there, grab that rebound, just a little bit too aggressive, and she gets called. And as the pass, a little bit errant there.
Yeah, Ansel went behind Scotty on that one, and it's a turnover. Ryan, this is the abuse we take here.
I know, right?
Here's Cooper. Nice reversal there. Out to Yoda.
Oh, great
Scoop
move
by Sarah Yoda.
Yeah, kind of, moves her right hand away from the basket. She steals the ball there.
Long pass into the corner. McNeil, nice save. Grabbed it like Alshon Jeffrey. Kayla Cooper trying to find it. She kicks out to Husky. A little hard on that 3-point attempt, and Kowalik picks it up, and Curley is running.
And the last attempt, Yoda, nice little finger roll that got her in.
McCoy takes a step back, but it's blocked. I believe Husky got that one, and she's got the ball. Long pass, saved in by Geithner to Yoda. Geithner on her way out of bounds, throws it back to her teammate, and Cooper's going to slow it down. 2 minutes to go in quarter number 2. 17-13, St. John's Catholic Prep looking to head back to Maryland with a trophy. Cooper, the long 2. I'm sorry, that was a 3, and it was no good. And rebound by McCoy. She gives it to Curley. Curley up the middle. Settles down, gets it to Ansel. She's got an open shot, right? Sorry, long for 2. Ansel on her own rebound, nice hustle. Curley drives around a couple defenders and give it to Kristen Curley.
Kind of a little spin move there to get past it. Or not spin move, excuse me, like a little swim move there to get past the 2 defenders. Little hop step, and gets it in there for a layup. 5
points for Kristen Curley. Cooper outside. That shot by Yoda off iron. And away comes Neshaminy, trailing by 2, looking to tie it up or possibly take the lead. Kowalik, that pass a little bit lazy, almost intercepted.
Yeah, Yoda, long arms, able to tap that ball away. Almost got it for a steal.
Yoda's going to get a break.
Yeah, goes out of bounds there.
And it looks like checking in is 33, which we'll find out who number 33 is.
Carmen Coetti.
Oh, okay, they changed the number. And how about that? She causes a turnover. Jasmine Husky, so immediate dividends from Coetti. There's Geithner for 3, short. Offensive rebound, Cooper. And it's called a jump ball.
Yeah.
And it'll come back this way.
Just go for the ball there, grab the ball and wrap them up. Yep.
0.3.
It's going to be heading Neshaminy way here with 52 seconds left to play in this first half.
Curley, I don't expect anybody to hold here for a final shot. Oh, Harvey has to go off her hands. Cooper intercepts, and down she goes short with the layup attempt. Blocked on her way up by Harvey. We have another jump ball. This one will stay with St. John's.
Yeah, you see she was just, you know, Cooper there couldn't get the ball to go in there. And
Scotty out, Tantala back in, looking for some offense. They're on defense, but Tantala is a nice shooter. Lemaster back in, and looks like Queddy is going to have a seat. So here is the inbounds by Kayla Cooper. Long distance to Geithner. She thought about it. Gives up to Jalen McNeil. 30 seconds on the clock. McNeil to Geithner. She puts up a triple. Joker, and a triple.
And that was a nice shot from the corner. That's a nice stroke she has there.
Tori Geithner. How about that dish inside? Tantala finds it.
Yeah, and that's right. They're going right back there, and nice find there for a nice easy layup.
We're running and gunning. Open three. Off the back of the iron. 3-2. Husky battles for it inside, and that's going to do it for half number one. So, little bit of a burst there at the end.
Yeah.
Still a 2-point lead for St. John's Catholic Prep. 20-18 in the IAABO Board 11 Cup Championship at the Diamond State Classic. Ryan, Jason, Len, and I will be back with second half action. You're watching 302sports.com. All right, Ryan, we're back for second half action. 20-17, the halftime score is St. John's Catholic Prep. And the IAABO Board 11 Cup on the line here. We'll see what happens in half number 2. As they are, you see the signs coming down and cleaning up. But we still have some basketball to go. Here's McCoy, long distance pass to Mullins. She puts up a quick 3, in and out. Rebounded by McCoy in the right spot. Good positioning. Up top to Curley, and bounced off the foot of Sarah Yoda, out of bounds.
Yeah, and just lost the dribble there a little bit. Yoda kicks it out just a tiny bit, and stays Neshaminy ball.
Alrighty, here is Kowalik looking inside for McCoy. And a holding foul on number 15, I believe. Husky was called for the foul. First on her, team first. Inbounds under the hoop. Here's Mullins. A nice height on that, Brooke Mullen. And the jumper for Kristen Curley is good. Make it 20-19.
Yeah, Curley has had a couple good shots here in this game, and that one not disappointing either.
7 points for Curley and a violation. And Cooper flings the ball. It's a good thing there's a wall there. That didn't look quite as bad as it may have. Alston Harvey, cross-court pass. Oh, nice bounce pass by Curley looking for Mullen, but poked away by Sarah Yoda.
Yeah, good job by Yoda there following the ball, tipping the pass out of bounds. See, they go right down to the corner, and that one's tipped as well by Husky.
Yeah, that's Husky. She got a nice piece of that one.
Yeah, let's see what Neshaminy does here. Gets
McCoy to Mullen. Here's a baseline. Trey, unsuccessful. Look at the move by Kayla Cooper, and she's taking it to the house. Unfortunately, the front door was locked in. She gets on a rebound, however, and she's fouled on the rebound. And we'll see, is that a shooting foul? Nope, it's a possession.
Yeah, I think they got it when she came down after the rebound, but yeah, misses the shot, goes right up for her own rebound. Tries to put it up, but she's fouled before that.
Inbound, Mullen tips it, and it's picked up by Kowalik. She's off to the races. Short on the layup attempt, and we have a possession. It's going to stay with Neshaminy High School, the Lady Skins. Going left to right on your TV, tablet, phone, whatever device you happen to be watching on. Mullen with the step inside, a whistle. She'll be shooting. And we'll see who the foul is on. I think they're Husky. It is. Second foul on Jasmine Husky.
Yeah, Mullins there. Gets the ball, drives right to the basket. Kind of stops a little bit. Looks like she's going to shoot a mid-range. She makes the first one here.
6 points tonight for Brooke Mullen.
And she gets fouled. Going to the line.
And she is 2 for 2. Chris Mullen would approve. Cooper is going in the middle again. Hits Lemaster, her three-point attempt off the mark. And Mullen's on the run. Husky gets in her way. Nice defense. Double team. She's in some trouble. Oh, nice pass. But Kowalik takes a little shuffle there. And
yeah, that was great defense by St. John's on Mullins there. Double teaming, but she fights through it. Finds an open passing lane and gets it to number 25, Kowalik.
Here's Kayla Cooper inside to Yoda. She's fouled on the way up. I think they got Curley on that one. It's going to be 2 shots for Sarah. Yoda had a fantastic game yesterday. Was our player of the game. That's 2 fouls. It's actually number 23, Alexis McCoy.
Yeah, and
2 fouls on McCoy. First one up and good for Yoda.
Yoda there grabbing the ball. Yeah, getting herself into a position where she can clearly see the hoop, and she puts it in there for a layup, but gets fouled.
1 for 2. Enough to tie the game. We're all knotted up. It's 21-21. Oh, Harvey thought about the long three. She's going to take it this time, a little shorter distance. Can't get it to go, and the ball is loose, picked up by Cooper. She's been playing fine game, especially here in the third quarter. A long pass inside off the fingertips of Sarayota. She can't hang on. That's a turnover.
Just a little bit too hard there, Mike, and a little bit too hard and high.
So Curley brings it up. We're all tied up. Mullen looked at the possible three there. Got McCoy cross court to Harvey. Let's set it up one more time. Mullen takes the step, but double teamed. They've been getting that Mullen with 2 players, trying to keep her in check. But Curley finds herself open, nails the three. Kristen Curley.
Yeah, and Curley, she's had a great jump shot throughout this game, and on there.
Into double figures with 10 points.
Yeah.
It's LeMaster this time.
Backing
Hands to Geithner. They've done a good job on Geithner tonight. LeMaster sets a screen, but it's lost, and Mullen is fouled. I believe Husky is going to be called for that one. It is Jasmine Husky, and I believe that's number 3. It's team foul number 3. And Jasmine Husky is going to come out. Julie Brisbane is in along with Jalen McNeil. And I'm waiting to see the personal. How many personals that is? It's definitely Husky. So Curley right by Brisbane, but runs into Sarayota. So she tries the side door. Kowalik picks up her dribble back to Curley, and her shot off the side of the backboard. Tipped out of bounds. I think it's going to stay with the Lady Skins. And the clock is running, so we lost a few seconds there. That ball's out of bounds, and clock's still running. Clock's still, hey Lane, the clock's running. That's all right, they'll fix it. It's stopped now, so we're gonna be at 4:25 to go. The ball's tipped out of bounds. Successful petition there by Brooke Mullen. It's gonna stay with the Lady Skins.
Yeah, St. John's has played really good defense down here. They're tipping balls, but it's just going out of bounds.
Mullen can't get that to go. Nice job by Curley not to go over the back, and Brisbane's got the rebound. And away come the Vikings. Into Yoda wide open, and she lays it in, Sarayota, and we have a timeout.
That's a good look and a good pass there to Yoda.
Let's get this Yoda on here. Yoda scoring. All right, Ryan, I'm going to throw a player at you. My player to watch, Elizabeth Seton High School, Tion Addison, number 1. Ran the point for them and did a great job playing defense and distributing. So I'm giving you Tion Addison.
Yeah, she did. She was fantastic the one game I got to see, and she really runs a good point guard.
Pick a team and a player.
Pick a team and a player. I'm going to go with Howard High School. I'm going to go with Renisha Blatch-Huggins.
Oh, the hometowner.
Yeah, she's a terrific player. I got to see her play one game. She put up a quiet 20 points, which really surprising because such a great player. But, yeah, she does everything really well, and got to see her play, and I was very impressed by her.
Howard, the win today over Wilmington Charter. We're going to continue with that frivolity when we get opportunities. Inside, turnaround for Kowalik, blocked. But the foul is called on Yoda. I think that's 3. We're going to find out.
Yeah, I don't know if that's...
It's 3 on Sarayota.
Yeah, and that's big coming down the stretch for St. John's. They don't want to lose her, and she's been a great player throughout this tournament as Mullins sinks the first one at the free throw line.
Brooke Mullen adding to her point total. Now with 8, and it's going to stay at 8 for the time being. Picked up by Prep, and here they come. Jalen McNeil running the show up top. Finds Brisbane, and here's LeMaster. She's going to put up the long 3, and that's good for Anna LeMaster.
And it's good. Yeah, it takes a look at the basket and says, I can make it, and she throws it up there, and it's a 3-point bomb.
Hurrying back down the other way. Neshaminy has it knocked out of bounds by the Vikings. It's going to stay with the Lady Skins.
And the Vikings, they have really active hands down low there and on their defensive end and have tipped a lot of balls out of bounds. And there's Cooper going for that steal. Just can't run him down.
And we have a timeout called. I can hear the coach, Coach Joe Lally from here. Ryan calling for that timeout. John, Ryan, I'm going to go to Redondo Union. Redondo Union. I'm staying here with the St. Francis Healthcare Cup, and I'm going to say look out for number 10, Dylan Horton. Kind of a combo. She plays a guard, but she can play a little forward as well. Got a great shot, very tenacious. Kind of a leader out there for the Seahawks as they won the championship of the St. Francis Healthcare Cup yesterday. She won one of the awards that was given out last night. So, Dylan Horton, who you got?
I'm going to go to the Pandas, Padua Academy, sticking hometown, and going to go with Michelle Kazicki. She's had 2 great, amazing games thus far in this tournament, putting up a lot of points and a lot of rebounds. And she was.
Yeah. Then we had a little collision out here.
Yeah.
Which you saw. Well, we're not going to abandon this, by the way, but that was a hard collision to foul on Jalen McNeil. That's her third, team's 5th. 1-point lead for St. John's was on that three-pointer by LeMaster, and she swished it from Julie Colegio territory. Steal
Cooper.
by Cooper. She's had a fantastic game. McNeil pulls up short. Rebound once by Cooper. Rebound a second time, and she's fouled this time, and the foul's on Kowalik. So Cooper's going to get 2 free throws.
Yeah, Cooper grabbing that board, going right back up. Can't get it to fall the first time, but grabs her rebound again and throws it back up, and she gets to the line. Almost got the bounce in there for an and one, but just bounces out.
Yeah, and that free throw rolled around the back door and out. So McCoy is out, and McNeil also taking a rest. Get some fresh bodies in there. Tantala is in for Neshaminy. Second one good for Cooper. And it's 27-25. St. John's Catholic Prep. Here's Mullen. One-on-one with LeMaster. Sends in the corner. Harvey. Oh, and she's hit by Cooper. Kind of a little stutter step there. Cooper went up and waited. Harvey waited for the landing.
Yeah, and Harvey, she shot a couple 3 balls here and got a couple to go for her. So Cooper acknowledging that, thinks that she's going to shoot 3, rises up. Harvey waits there, waits for the contact as Curley drives into the lane.
16 foul, by the way. And here's a 3-pointer.
Talk about Harvey.
She's been money.
Yeah, and there again, she can make that 3. So, St. John's has to acknowledge that, and they're going to run out on her.
Second triple of the evening. LeMaster drives on Curley, can't get it to go. Yoda with the rebound. Sarah Yoda getting it done.
And that's all started by a hard LeMaster drive. And then Yoda grabbing that rebound, putting it right back up.
Sarah Yoda's had a fantastic 2 games here. Harvey again for 3. Went to the well one too many times, and we have a jump ball. It's going to come back this way toward the 302 Sports Crew.
And seen a great game so far. Really close game. Both teams out here battling.
29-28, 2:07 to go here at the St. E Center, the home of the Vikings, and there are some Vikings playing tonight. LeMaster thought about it. Curley got in her way. And nice defense by Tantala, but Brisbane able to pick up the loose change. Gets it to Cooper. She sends it back out. A little drive and kick. That shot by Geithner misses, and Tantala dishes it off to Brooke Mullen. Mullen back to Tantala. She thinks about the 3. Now she's picked up a dribble and had to find Mullen way outside. Brooke Mullen twice off the rim. Yoda with the rebound. We're running back this way.
Yeah, good job by Yoda.
Yoda by 1. Rebound. That's right, out to Cooper. She can't get it to go. Curley pokes it. And Geithner's got, it's like a helter-skelter out there.
Yeah, everybody falling down.
Brisbane into the middle. Tries to get the backhand pass to Cooper. intercepted by Kowalik, and Cooper gets her. Nope, number one. That's going to be Julie Brisbane on the foul. And we are shooting. That's 7 team fouls on St. John. So it's a one-on-one opportunity here for Kelly Kowalik.
And that's something to watch here. A one-on-one opportunity, and foul trouble could play a big part in the latter half of this game.
So Allison Harvey's going to get a breather here. McCoy's back in. Here's shot number one. Rolls around. And Yoda gets the rebound, but bounces it on the end line, trying to corral it. It's a great effort by Sarah Yoda, and she's giving it all her tonight.
Yeah, she can't just pull it in there and has to bounce it and just bounce on the baseline there.
Here's Mullen facing up with Lemaster. Kowalik, she goes in. She's going to be fouled by Yoda. And Ryan, I think they're going to give her shots. I thought she turned to pass the ball.
Yeah, I think they're saying that she went up there for a shot, and that's big on Yoda because that's 4 fouls for Yoda, and we're not even in the fourth quarter yet, Mike. And she's one of the St. John's really good players as she jogs to the bench over there, and they're gonna bring in number 30 Chanel Lee, take her place.
So Sarah Yoda, I see the disappointment on her face, but she'll be back, and she's had a great game. And here's a foul on Kowalik on the rebound. That's gonna only be the 4th team foul on Neshaminy, so it's a possession foul. It was on Kelly Kowalik, her 3rd. Something to look out for there. Lemaster, he's got the press on her. And a long pass down low to Geithner. Tries to go a baseline to Cooper. Cooper out to Lemaster. And we have a blocking foul on Kowalik, and that's going to be her 4th.
Yeah, I think they're saying that she didn't get set there, impeding the motion of.
So Olivia Scotty's going to check in for Kelly Kowalik, and she'll be back in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, 29-29, so all hands on deck. Lemaster, the turnaround 3. Short. McCoy looks for the long outlet pass to Tantala. It is too long, picked off. And here comes St. John's. Lemaster says, we'll stop this right here. Stop, pop, and drop.
Stop and pop right there. Lemaster grabbing the ball, stopping at the 3-point line, and splashing it home.
Second triple of the quarter. It's a 3-point lead. And we have a holding foul, and Coach Martin disagrees.
As well as all the St. John's fans and supporters out here.
All right, Ryan, Eagles-Bears next week. Who you got? It depends on our quarterback, too, right?
You know, Mike, I want to get out of here live, okay? So I'm going to say the Eagles. But that's a very tentative Eagles.
All right, first one is up and good for Emily Tantala, her first point of the evening.
And that was not a tentative free throw, I can tell you that one, Mike.
No, it wasn't. And shot number 2 is up for the 302 sports fans out there. That's a long, dangerous pass, and it leads to a 12-1 kick ball by Scotty. It's going to stay with St. John's Catholic Prep. For the 302 sports fans out there, it will mark the NFL playoff debut of one Bilal Nichols from the University of Delaware, now playing for the Bears. I think that was a kick ball. I'm not sure what the call is here.
They called a foul.
And we have a time the officials are going to discuss this. Sorry, I missed the call.
I'm with you, Mike. I thought it was a kick ball.
I thought it was a kick ball. That's 15 foul. The foul is on Tantala, number 10, her first. And now we have a clock issue. So 8.6 currently, but that's going to change. It's going to be inbounds play. Chanel Lee was going to bring it in. They put Cooper out there. No, they actually took 0.6 of a second off the clock. Oh, okay. All right, so they put too much time on the clock. 7, 6, 32, 31. Prep can take the lead on this shot by Chanel Lee. In and out, rebounded by Mullen, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a close one. 32-31, St. John's Catholic Prep leads Neshaminy. We're back with the fourth quarter right after this on 302 Sports.
Masonry is best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust. Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home.
All right, fourth quarter action. The final quarter of the Diamond State Classic 2018. Ryan, I'm going to the Newcastle Insurance Cup for my player, and I'm going to go to St. Joe's High School out of New York, and my player is Janelle Phipps, number 11. 5'6", spark plug guard, did some scoring and some defense for.
Yeah, I had her marked down too. There,
okay, sorry, man.
Stealing my pick, but.
Oh man, we didn't even look at each other's papers here.
Yeah, no, but you know, I'm gonna go to St. Francis Healthcare Cup, and I'm gonna go to Reynoldsburg High School. And I'm gonna go with Abanui. Oh God.
I think it was Onuju.
Yeah, Zudu. Sorry if you're listening and I butchered your name. I apologize.
She was a fine player.
Yeah, grabbing boards.
And Zudu was on my list, by the way, so we stole one of each other's. There's a foul on the way up. Neshaminy's going to have a chance to take the lead at the line. I believe the foul's on 44, Lillian Harris. It is Harris, her first, 6-foot junior. And on the line, it's Curley.
Yeah, Curley has a nice stroke. We've seen it in this game. And oh, just can't get the roll there.
And Mr. and Mrs. Curley, that's the 302 Sports Jinx right there, if you're watching. They might be right to our right here. We never know.
Oh.
Langhorn's not too far away. Second one is good.
If that's the case, Mike Lang said that, not me.
We're all tied at 32. 7:45 to go. This is LeMaster. She's had a pretty good game tonight. Gets it to Brisbane. Oh, she thought about it, but got Brooke Mullen in there. Mullen with the poke, near steal on the pass, and out to LeMaster. We got the pressure, one-on-one defense here, and there's another near interception, but the shot by Geithner is up and in.
Yeah, Geithner.
Quiet night for her.
Yeah, she gets a little pick there by Farrah Cooper, giving her some time there to reset her feet and make that shot.
34-32, wide open look here, off the mark. It was Mullen, and here comes Brisbane. She gets to LeMaster, drives the lane. I think the ball was knocked out of her hands to Cooper, and a jump ball will stay with St. John's. I don't think that was a pass. I think it was poked right loose from her, and Kayla Cooper was Kayla on the spot. But it's a jump ball and inbounds play. Well, they're going to need somebody to inbound. It's going to be Cooper. See who can break loose. Looks like it's going to be, I don't know, she's kind of between two players off the hands of Emily Tantala. She's looking before LeMaster and Geithner, but it was right between them. Fortunate to stay with St. John's.
Tantala trying to grab the ball, just pokes it out, can handle it.
Oh, nice dish inside. Harris gets two. Tori Geithner with that assist.
Yeah, that was a great pass by Geithner, seeing the over-the-top area that put the ball in there for Harris, and Harris grabs it, doesn't waste any time, finishes it. Actually plays some good defense down here on the defensive end.
There's a rumbling and bumbling and stumbling going on down there, and we have a foul call. And it's going to be, I believe I know it's on St. John's. We'll see which player. It is Geithner, her second. Team is over the limit. This is going to be a two-shot foul for Brooke Mullen. Coach Martin wants an explanation.
Mullen here sinks the first one.
36-33.
And like we said, Mike, foul trouble can play a factor in this game, as any foul now that St. John's commits could go to the line for two.
All right, it's a 3-point game, 6.5 on the clock. Cooper speeding up the court, poke loose by McCoy, and she's got it. Leads Mullen up court, lays it in. Brooke Mullen.
What a great sequence. Good job by McCoy. Find the ball, just giving it a little poke, grabs it, forward pass to Mullen, and Mullen gets in there for a layup.
It's a 1-point game. LeMaster into the middle. Her runner, no good. Allison Harvey back in, pulls down the rebound. Neshaminy can take the lead. They trailed by 4 just a second ago. Into the corner. McCoy had a look if she wanted it. Gets it to Mullen. LeMaster staring her down. And they're going to slow it down a little bit here. Brooke Mullen having a pretty good evening for you Bucknell Bison fans. I know there's a timeout for Neshaminy, a Bucknell Bison fan right here in Wilmington, and that would be the Kaleja family. All right, Ryan, let's flip through these things. We're going to pick somebody. How about my hometown hero here? Bernaya Mayo, St. Elizabeth High School, from right here. She plays her home games right here. Bernaya she's a good scorer, likes to fill it up, and has turned into a leader, now a junior with the Vikings. And I've seen her mature over the last couple of years and got a nice win today, the Vikings, in triple overtime over the Catholic Conference rival, Ursuline Raiders. Game. And we were, I wasn't here, and of course I missed the triple overtime. Jason saw it. And then Jason's player to watch. He's going to give one off the air. Can we give you a headset? You want a headset? All right. Michelle Kozicki from Paddle. I think Ryan already took that one.
That's all right.
That's all right. Jason can't hear us talking a lot of the time, so.
No, but she's definitely a great player.
She's having a great early season thus far, and just a junior. From the parish, Dan Cooney. Where'd he go? We could pick on him, but he's already out the door after he got his parting shots in on the way down. I thought Dan Cooney was. They could use the 6 foot would be nice. Michelle Kozicki, a fine volleyball player, by the way, at Padua. And that ball is thrown out of bounds. It'll go back to St. John's Catholic Prep. It may be a volleyball. Michelle Kozicki is a stone wall for Padua volleyball, and she's doing it in basketball too. Here's Harris, poked loose by McCoy, and she can't believe it.
Yeah.
That's going to be the 16th foul on the Lady Skins. And we have a substitution as Kowalik is in. McCoy with her 3rd foul. She'll be back. She's going to take a little breather. Kayla Harris will bring it. I got my words ahead of myself.
Kayla Harris?
I'm sorry. Kayla Cooper. Kayla Harris is home by now. Here is Cooper. That's scoop. Not good. And Brooke Mullen running. Pulls back from Brisbane, but passes on the jumper. It's a little fadeaway. Oh, Brooke Mullen with the fadeaway.
Fadeaway, a little hop step fadeaway there at the foul line there, and gets it to go.
Gives it her team the lead, 37-36. There's a rebound for
Master tries to answer.
How about that step back fadeaway? That was a nice shot. Coach Martin yelling out instructions. Here's Harvey for 3. Doesn't have the magic on that one. Harris. There's the Harris. It's Lillian Harris with the rebound. Up to Cooper. Kicks out to LeMaster for 3. It's poked back by Harris on the rebound. Out of bounds off of Tantala. Will stay with St. John's Catholic Prep. We have wholesale substitutions coming in now for the Vikings.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel the momentum swing after that Mullen step back, fadeaway jump shot there. And
we have a timeout. You know what that means.
Yeah, that means I get to go back to Ossining High School.
Ossining, you got some good ones there.
Yeah, and I'm going to go with the point guard, Jada Strapoli. She does a lot for that team, a lot of hustle plays that she makes, good scorer as well.
All right, Ryan, we're going to take a second to thank our sponsors. How about we just list the sponsors and we'll try to get them all in there. Dover Federal Credit Union. They've been serving the community since 1958. Dover Federal Credit Union. Local people, local decisions. Unique Image, a full-service custom products company. All the 302 stuff that we wear comes from Unique Image. Visit us on the web at uniqueimage.org or stop by the showroom at Kirkwood Highway and Limestone Road. Brian's Loans, if you're planning to buy a home, Ryan's a couple years away from that. But Brian's Loans is a good place to go. He's local. He's a DHSA lender. Call 302-563-5599 or visit briansloans.com. The Hadley Group Real Estate. You're looking to buy or sell, it's the Hadley Group. You know, they partner with Patterson Schwartz Real Estate. They got a lot of local people that can help the Hadley Group RE, thehadleygroupre.com. Ferris Home Improvements, roofing, windows, doors, siding, and kitchen. decks, bedrooms, bathrooms, you name it. Ferris Home Improvements, the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road, 302-998-4500 today. High Five Hospitality. We have a three-pointer by the Master. How dare she interrupt our our sponsors here, but that's 4-12. We got a couple more to go. We want to thank all of them. So we'll get them in here. And the Master answered by Brooke Mullen with the 2.
Yeah, Brooke Mullen sees Yoda in the middle with her hands up, goes around her.
39.
Nice 39. Shot.
And this is McNeil, guarded by McCoy. McCoy's got 3 fouls. Here's LeMaster. She's turned it on in the second half. Short jumper won't go. McCoy with the rebound off to Curley. And Kristen Curley is going to try to get it done. She gets it to Allison Harvey. Curley with some room is going to take the 3. Around and out. Picked up by Cooper, I believe. I was right. And here's Jasmine Husky to McNeil. They're going to slow it down a little bit. We're tied at 39. We're a fantastic game. Into the lane. McNeil can't get to go. Gets her on board. Rebound. That won't go. And we have a foul, and that's going to be a shooting foul. 2 shots. Fouls on Jalen McNeil. Oh, maybe they call it.
Let's see what they call it.
I don't know if they called a player control foul here or not. I thought they saw a charge, but it's going to be a charge down here.
Looks like
they're shooting.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking a long walk.
It's going to be Alexis McCoy. Foul McNeil, her 4th. So that is number 23, Alexis McCoy. I don't have her down for any points tonight. So she's going to have a chance here to untie, and does.
Oh, yeah.
40-39.
Put her down for some points here right now there. Mike makes the first one and gives her team a lead.
And we have a, thought we had a whistle, but the second foul shot is up and good. 41-39, Lady Skins, as we come down to crunch time. 3 minutes approaching. LeMaster gets it to Cooper. One-on-one with Kowalik. A lot of bodies flying around there. Mullen comes up with it, and outlets to Curley. Curley finds McCoy wide open, and she's going to go back to Curley. She thought about the 3 as well. Oh, and there's going to be a foul 45 feet from the basket, and that's going to be a 2-shot foul on Jasmine Husky.
And like we said before, Mike, foul trouble playing a huge role in this game. Neshaminy getting a lot of points here from the free throw line this quarter.
Have a chance to make this a 2-possession game. First one is good for Curley. That makes it 42-39. That was a tough foul. It was 4 fouls, by the way, on Husky. The fouls piling up for St. John. Second one good as well, 43-39. I think frustration foul, just trying to be a little aggressive. LeMaster up top. Kristen Curley staring her in the face. Here's Neal trying to swat McCoy away. McCoy's talking to the official right here saying, hey, what's that all about? And there's a foul on McCoy. That's not going to make Coach Lally very happy. That's going to be a 1-on-1 for Anna LeMaster.
Yeah, LeMaster hard drive there. See McCoy trying to go for the ball, trying to maybe force a jump there, and just ends up fouling her.
That's 4 fouls on McCoy, and she'll go take a seat. Not for long. There's only 2:26 to go in this one unless we play bonus basketball, and the first one's up for LeMaster. Not too many overtimes here today. We had triple overtime today.
Yeah, and I think we had an overtime game on Friday, if I do believe my memory serves.
We did have one overtime game. It was Riley Sunday filling it up with the free throws.
Right.
Moon area. Brooke Mullen speeds through. Can't get it to go. And LeMaster underneath to Cooper. That's good. And the foul. We're all tied up at 43. Cooper with a chance to untie it.
What a good basket there. Feels the pressure on her back and just puts it in there for a layup, and she gets fouled, and she's going to the line for it. And one opportunity.
4 fouls on Mullen. That's a great play by LeMaster to find Cooper wide open not wide open, but open underneath. So Mullen's got to be careful on defense. She makes that one, and to give the lead back to St. John's.
Yeah, and that's That's really clutch free throw there. Gives her team the lead by Cooper.
44-43, 2 minutes. And by Dave Zankoff, 2 minutes left in the ball game. Oh, Brooke Mullen baseline out to Curley. Bounce, won't go. Nice rebound. Sarah Yoda back in. Skies for that one. Yoda, I believe, also playing with 4 fouls.
Yeah, there's a couple St. John's players playing with 4 fouls here.
Yeah, they're probably at 13 or 14 fouls by now, and that is a timeout for St. John's. We got some groans over here. All right, we got a couple more, Ryan, here. High Five Hospitality introduced Buffalo Wild Wings to Delaware in 2005. Since that time, they've opened 5 more locations throughout Delaware, 2 in Newark, and also Bear, Middletown, Dover, and Rehoboth. B-Dubs is weekly and game day specials on delicious food and beverage menu. They also are the site of the 302 Sports Weekly, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Come on out. We'll be back on January 2nd. That's this Wednesday. And Ambience HVAC. Don't get left out in the cold. Ambience provides high-quality residential HVAC installations in Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania. For your free estimates, call 302-239-HVAC. That is all of our sponsors that we have here supporting local athletics.
Yeah, shout out to them.
All right, 44-43, 1:38 to go. St. John's with the lead and the ball. Yoda gets it into McNeil. She's guarded by Curley. Curley really aggressive out there and picks up the foul, and that's going to be a one-on-one for Jalen McNeil.
Yeah, and these are big free throws here, Mike.
Just 2 fouls on Curley, but the free throws is a thing here. So McNeil
shooting a 1-and-1.
2 points, according to my score. This is not an official scorebook here. Not today. Yeah, notes all over this program.
Good
she
rebound.
misses, but rebounded by Kayla Harris. So they could trap her in there. She's able to get it out to McNeil, and they're going to set it up. They don't have to really do much except handle the ball. Nice pass. Here's Lemaster into the corner. Mullen on her, and she kicks back out. And they're going to, that's twice they've done that. Drive the right side and then kick back out, and we have a foul. I believe Kowalik is on that one, and McNeil should be headed to the free throw line.
Yeah, and you see St. John's is trying to take care of the basketball.
That's 5 for Kowalik.
You don't want to give it up there. And
so this is a 2-shot foul. That was the 10th team foul for Jalen McNeil. Sorry, I'm just taking some notes here.
No. Yeah, McNeil here. Let's see if she can push this to a 3-point game here, as we have 1:08 left in this ball game.
First one is up and true. 45-43. Ryan, we're gonna have to pick a player of the game. So, but this game's still in the balance.
Yeah, so could go either way. And
1 of 2. Mullen with the rebound. Oh, dancing on that end line, but gets it to McCoy. Could go either way. I think we have our candidates. We need to see who wins. Into the corner, Tantala back to Mullen. And she ties this one up. Brooke Mullen.
Yeah, great move there by Mullen. Staying poised, going up. A little double clutch there before she puts in the layup.
Last minute of play, we're tied. Lemaster up top. Both teams in the double bonus. Some good defense by Tantala. You see Brooke Mullen staying away from the ball handler, not wanting to pick up that 5th foul. Lemaster dribbles on her other number 10. Emily Tantala. Kayla Harris, I did it again. Kayla Cooper up top. Bumped by McCoy, and that's, I believe, 5 on Alexis McCoy. And with 20 seconds even to go, 2 shots coming up for Anna Lemaster. It is 5 on McCoy.
Like, that's a big foul. You see St. John's trying to get something to go. They really, Neshaminy was playing great defense there, stopping every drive that Lemaster had. And now you send Lemaster to the free throw line here with a chance at getting 2 points.
45-45, 20 even on the clock. 4 shots up. Golf voices here, Ryan.
Yeah.
First one off the front of the rim, so that could be a big, it's like the missed extra point. We'll see what happens here. Second one is good, and we have a timeout for St. John's Catholic Prep. They have the 1-point lead here. And let's do one more for each of us. I think this is that's a 60 seconds. So we have a bit of time. Is there a team we haven't done yet? Did we do Redonda or Narbonne? We have not done Narbonne. So you want Narbonne, or do you want?
Let me see.
Did we do Scanlon?
Did we do Scanlon?
We didn't do Scanlon.
I thought we did. Did we not?
No, I don't think we did Scanlon.
All right. Let's see.
All right, let's do Scanlon. I don't know if you've done Mount Lebanon, so we'll do the 3 of those teams. You did mention Jada Strapoli. All right, so I'm going to start here with Narbonne High School. And how about Kia Smith?
Yeah, I like Kia Smith.
He had a game-winning 3-pointer on the second day of the tournament. A little spark plug for, not little, 5'9", for the Gauchos.
Yeah, and just to shout her out, because I had another person from Narbonne, Nia Perkins-Jackson. I thought she had a really good game.
The hometown Hodgson Votech player, and that doesn't hurt to have 2. Why don't you take Scanlon there? I think that's who do you got?
Damani Hobbs.
Damani Hobbs.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Thought she was a little spark plug for her team there, and she played a really good game. The one game I got to see her. So, yeah.
I'm going to go with Mount Lebanon High School here in a second, and I got a player I want to mention. But we have game action here. 16, long pass to Mullen. Is she going to try to do it herself? She's going to take the 17-foot jumper off the rim, rebounded by Cooper, and fouled. I believe Mullen fouled her, and that's going to be 5, if it is. Maybe Tantala. Let's see who the first number on that 0 is. Now Brooke Mullen, 4 fouls for Brooke Mullen. I thought it was 5. My bad. Yeah. 8.9 to go, and Cooper on the line.
These are really, really important free throws here for St. John's. If she makes both of them, not to jinx her.
Well, she got the roll on the first one.
She makes another one here. That pushes the lead to 3 and likely forces Neshaminy to have to take a 3-point shot to tie it up.
So first one was good. Second one also.
It's good.
Good. 8 seconds. Mullen brings it up. They need 3 points. She's looking for an opening. 2, 1. She's not going to get a shot. We have a whistle. A whistle.
Wait.
So the game's 0 on the clock, but the game may not be over yet.
Man, Mike, this is exciting.
Or is it going to be a three-shot foul?
If that's a
while they discuss this, I'm just going to throw this name out. Marion Turnbull from Mount Lebanon High School. 3-point shooter extraordinaire. Reminded me of Alyssa Faville from Conrad. So Marion Turnbull, we're going to get you in there. And it is a foul on the play, maybe before she shot. So probably a 2-shot foul here, and in which case they really can't do much. Let's see what the call is here. And there's time going back on the clock. Not a minute 40, but there's going to be some time going back.
They're going to give 10 seconds back on the clock.
10 seconds. There was 8 seconds when they started the play. Maybe they're getting those seconds back from when the clock ran. There's a little confusion.
Yeah,
it's a long week for everybody.
Yeah, and we've had a really, really exciting last game here.
So for all the players that we mentioned, we salute you, and we may have missed a couple of the teams that wasn't intentional.
Yeah, no, trying to flip through our book while also call a game here. And, no, yeah, shout out to all those players. You guys were amazing. We love watching you, and keep continuing what you're doing.
And for those coming back,
right.
We're looking forward to seeing you. Moon Area, we hear, is coming back. And
yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see Moon Area again.
They were fun to watch, weren't they?
Oh, yeah. They play at a really fast pace.
Right. It's 1.4 seconds. The first one is good, so we need a missed shot and a rebound here. So it's improbable. 48-46.
Improbable, but not impossible.
Not impossible. Brooke Mullen, a fantastic. I believe that's 18 points today for her. There it is off the rim and tipped up. Harvey can't get it going. Almost, Ryan.
Oh, my goodness.
Allison Harvey just a little short on that one, and that's going to do it for the Diamond State Classic. 48-46, St. John's Catholic Prep over Neshaminy High School.
What a game.
Outstanding game. Ryan, our player of the game. Hold on a second. Let's talk this over 1 second. Well, that was a quick discussion.
Yeah, I think we're both on the same wavelength.
Three of us saw. Jason kicked in there too. It's going to be Anna Lemaster from St. John's Catholic Prep. We're going to have the ceremonies here we'll bring Anna over. We brought everybody else over. It's only fair we bring Anna over, and that'll do it for the Diamond State. Ryan, I believe, is going to go chase down Anna Lemaster after this ceremony. We might as well get all the things we need to get out of the way. First off, we want to thank John Gretchen and the committee, Kelly Callahan, Lane Drexel, and all the people involved with the Diamond State Classic. No, I understand. We're trying to get all the thank yous in that we need to get in while we're waiting for the ceremony to get in. Yeah. So we want to thank everybody involved with the Diamond State Classic. Let me mention Lane and John and Kelly and all the officials. We want to thank St. Elizabeth's. Here's Marvin Dooley standing here, and Joe Papilli hooking us up. How about our crew? Nick Alessandrini, who was here for many of the games. Ryan spent 3 days here. Jason's been here since day one. I think he slept here. Len's been here with Jason the entire time. I don't want to blow my own horn, but I was here for all the games but one.
You're right, Mike.
We ate a lot of meatballs and roast beef and wings.
Oh, yeah.
And
a lot of Jimmy John's.
A lot of Jimmy John's. I missed my Jimmy John's today. That was pretty good, actually. And so we thank all the sponsors for the Diamond State Classic for keeping us well-fed and entertained.
And just thank you to the Diamond State Classic for inviting us here and letting us, produce a nice show here.
Our player of the game, by the way, is Anna Lemaster from St. John's Catholic Prep. We should thank our families because we haven't been home all week. And, the house isn't getting cleaned, and the dogs got walked.
Dogs got walked, yeah.
I had to go home yesterday in the middle of the day, lose my parking spot.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
To take the dogs out. I'd like to thank my dogs for being patient while I've been away all weekend. And
I want to shout out to my mom, my dad. I know they're listening here, and thanks for taking me all these days, driving down from Newark to Wilmington. Call us some great basketball.
Yeah,
but,
Ralph Ryan's going to have a license in a year or so he'll be able to do it himself.
Hopefully not a year. My birthday's in February. I turned 16 in February, so maybe, all goes right.
The coaches from these from all the teams for helping us out with the pronunciations and facts that we needed. Thank the players for being so accommodating. All of them have not one has turned us down as far as coming over and speaking with us and having a chance to look up in the camera and talk to the families back home. So we had the trophy presentation and the hoodies for the winners, and a great game, great effort tonight by Neshaminy and by St. John's Catholic Prep. 48-46 final for the Vikings from St. John's Catholic Prep, and outstanding performance tonight by Brooke Mullen, 18 points, and they almost pulled it off at the end. We might still be playing here if Allison Harvey had her rebound shot go in. It was tough.
Yeah, Mike heard me. I was holding my breath there because I thought Harvey almost got it there. And
it was almost in.
I mean, that just makes for exciting basketball, especially when it comes down to the wire. And both of these teams just played outstanding throughout 4 quarters, and it really, really shined in that 4th quarter and those late minutes. And, it's one of the many great basketball games we got to see here, Mike. And
all of the volunteers that helped out here at the Diamond State to make this possible, whether they're out working the concession stand or the scorer's table or whatever they're doing. Until Tom wants to go. It's been a long week for the St. Elizabeth people, but as always, they've been great. Father Norm Carroll, the pastor here at St. E's, big fan of kids, and Father Carroll's a great guy, and it's a good opportunity also for them to show off the St. E's Center.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is a nice facility.
Beautiful, complex, and
Bishop Malooly stopped by a couple times. He was here yesterday.
Yeah, I saw him at opening ceremony.
Yep, he came back yesterday, watched the Ursuline game, or part of it at least. And here's John Gretchen, so we're just gonna let him listen in.
See Neshaminy High School here, the runner-up for the IAABO Cup. Played a fantastic game.
And now the championship trophy, St. John's Catholic Prep.
And here's St. John's Catholic Prep. Played an outstanding game and came away with the cup. Congrats to St. John's. Hard-fought battle.
Each girl will receive a championship sweatshirt, and we'll ask Brian to come out and say the word, and then we'll see.
Thanks, John. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone. This was an unbelievable event. We learned a lot. We grew a lot. That was a great, great team. I wish you guys all the best. You really, really played and and John, really good. Thanks for everything. Thanks. All right. You want to call you Sarah first? Okay. Number 42, Sarah Yoder. Oh, but you can't make the side one. Number 44, Lily Harris. Number 4, Jason McNeil. Number 22, Manny Adams. Number 20, Caleb Cooper. Number 30, Chanel Lee. Number 15, Number 33, Armin Louis. Number 1, Julie Brisbane. Number 2, Tori Geithner. Number 10, Ramasco. So this award is the Anthony W. Positive Award. I received a nomination from each coach, and it's for a player who's just a great kid on and off the court, in games, in practice, the kind of young lady you would love to coach. So first, I'd like to announce the finalists from Neshaminy. Number 10, Emily Fantastic. St. John's Catholic Prep, number 22, Megan Adams.
the award ceremony there, as we're going to try to grab Anna Lamaster here for a little post-game interview. She wins the MVP and the very special honor of being 302's player of the game. And like we're hearing over here, and that was a great way to end this tournament. It was a great game, and had a lot of fun here at the Diamond State Classic.
All right, we're good. We're waiting for Anna Lamaster to join us here as we wrap up our coverage of the Diamond State Classic. Had a great game tonight. I don't know if we totaled up her points, but she was named the MVP of the IAABO Board 11 Cup, and Anna has assured us that she'll be coming over to join us and say hi to the folks back in Buckystown, Maryland. And here's hang on a second. So Ryan is going to join us here for a second.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get Anna Lamaster a little bit later. She has a
pulled down to the locker room for a meeting.
Post-game locker room meeting.
So Ryan, we talked about it during the game, but a very good final day was outstanding, actually, with a lot of good games today. We had the triple overtime game with Ursuline and St. E's, and then the Paddle and Moon area game. A couple unified games, which are always a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, they were a lot of fun. I love watching that. I mean, but all the teams, it was just really fun to watch.
And then, of course, this one, a 2-point game, not decided till the final seconds. Literally the final second.
Yeah.
1.4 seconds, as a matter of fact. And then we are waiting for St. John's Catholic Prep, as the coach wanted the I got to watch out what's going on down here. The coach wanted the players downstairs for a second.
Yeah, post-game meeting, we never want to interfere with coach's plans. And
so we are in a holding pattern, as they say.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was just a great Diamond State Classic. It was one for the ages here, Mike.
We'll be back again, I would imagine, next December. And usually the teams come out. Jason, usually around June or so. They make the announcement. July, they'll make the announcement of which teams are going to be here next year. Always the anticipation is always big for us. John always gets repeat teams here. They come here and they like it so much they decide they want to come back, and we'll hope to see some of these teams again. It was a lot of fun. Here's John Gretchen right here, and another fine year, John, for the Diamond State. And John looks like, let's give John a headset. He has a, let's go the other way around. There we go. It's been a long week for everybody. All right, John, it's all over, except for the cleanup here. Some really good games. They had a triple overtime game and the close paddle and Moon area game, and then tonight we finished up with St. John's and Neshaminy with a 2-point game, not decided. Literally, Ryan and I were just saying, until the final second and a half. Great final day, and overall, things went pretty smoothly this week at the Diamond State. And
absolutely. I'm very pleased with the way things worked out, and very happy that 302 Sports was streaming for us, and for all you people out there that couldn't come to the game, at least we made it so you could see it.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun this year. A lot of good teams and some great players, and we got to meet a lot of them. They came over and stood right here in the. This is the spot of honor, I guess. Our interview spot here. We're waiting for Anna Lamaster to come up. We were trying to get her beforehand, but we got to do what we got to do. Waiting for her.
Yeah.
She said they had a few-minute meeting down there. So Anna, the MVP of the IAABO Board 11 Cup, and did a great job. Matched up with Brooke Mullen, most of the night. Brooke Mullen had a great game too, 18
Absolutely.
points. So.
Absolutely. What a player.
How was the feedback from the? I know it's still early, but I know you had a lot of these coaches have been here before, but some of the new teams. Have you had a chance to talk to anybody yet, or is it still? I know it's early, but
To be honest, every team has come up to me and said, what a great tournament. Says, when can we come back? That's the first question I get.
The Moon area apparently is on the list. Moon Area High School is on the list, so they were.
Yes.
That's awesome because Riley Sunday's only a freshman, and everybody wants to see her play. Not the only player on that team, obviously, but
Mike, I ain't stupid.
She will attract people out there. I was impressed by her with just the speed of her game, and as she grows and plays a little more basketball, it's amazing to think what she could be in 2 years when she comes back here. Have any update on Imani Harris from Monsignor Scanlon? I don't know if you had a chance to talk to her coach.
Nothing.
No?
I've heard nothing.
I watched that video again and really didn't see what happened. I mean, I saw what happened, obviously.
Yeah.
No real big collision. Imani Harris, of course, got hurt yesterday, was taken to A.I. DuPont Hospital, so we hope she's okay. And then Scanlon lost another player to an ankle injury, but so Monsignor Scanlon was they picked up the win, thanks a lot to Kateri Poole and some other players, but we hope Imani Harris is okay, and
Absolutely.
Other than that, some bumps and bruises, but that happens in the game, and that's not that'll happen in any game where players go down with a turned ankle or something like that. But
yeah, but all in all, we had some great players here this week.
Oh yeah,
and just keep in mind we got some surprises for you next year.
Jason loves surprises. We got surprises next year, Jason. We love surprises. And Ryan. How about Ryan, our sophomore from St. Mark's, came in, and we thought Ryan would be doing some sideline reporting. We had him doing color commentary all week long.
Great.
Every game he was here. I think one game you did the microphone in our transmitter kind of pooped out on us, so we had Ryan over here.
Well, because Ryan's from St. Mark's, I'll give him a hint. St. Mark's is playing next year.
Hey, all right, coming back.
All right.
Coach Friel and the girls will
Friel.
be here. We like Coach Jim Friel. He's doing a pretty good job over there at St. Mark's.
Yes, he has.
We saw them at Glasgow last week playing in the Dragon Winter Classic, and they had a nice. They lost in last second to Upper Darby, but did very well. John is going to.
I can go talk to
John's going to go do some talking, but thanks for joining us, John. We're going to be on for a couple more minutes.
All right, thanks.
And we will see you a little bit later tonight, I believe.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, here we go, and we're going to wait for Anna LeMaster. We're convinced she's on her way over this time, Ryan. In fact, thought I was looking right at her. And still waiting. But anyway, here we go. We'll just hold on to these right here. We're waiting for Anna. We're going to give it a couple more minutes, and then we're going to have to wrap things up. But we got your impressions of the Diamond State. We had John Gretchen on, so we are just hanging out here waiting for our MVP of the IAABO Board 11.
Yeah, well-deserved MVP for Anna LeMaster. Waiting for her to stop by.
Just some, how about if we do some 302 stuff here. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. from the Buffalo Wild Wings on Route 7 in Christiana. It's the 302 Sports Weekly. We have recaps of the Slam Dunk to the Beach and the Diamond State Classic. And we'll talk about our game of the week, Salesianum and St. Elizabeth's basketball, next Saturday night at 7 p.m. I believe 7 p.m. here from the St. East Center. We'll be here. Jason will be here. Len should be here, and we're you never know what's going to happen on live TV here.
Oh, yeah. Lowering the basketball net there.
Here she comes. Ryan,
Yeah.
we waited and waited and waited.
Yeah, I'm going to give back the headset here.
Yeah, we thought, we thought she forgot about us.
Oh, no, I was just waiting for them.
All right, so Anna LeMaster put the headset on. Anna, I don't know, Len. I don't know if Len can see us. They put the hoop down. Anna LeMaster, the MVP. You can talk to me or Jason or Len or the camera. MVP of the IAABO Board 11. tough matchup tonight with Neshaminy High School, and you were matched up with Brooke Mullen a lot of the night. She's going to Bucknell next year.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about what it was like to play against Brooke, and I think she finished with 18 tonight, and almost at the end there, it got a little hairy.
Yeah.
But you and Brooke Mullen face-to-face most of the night.
Yeah, for sure. She's a good player, so I was happy to see it. No, we talked during the game, too. She's really nice, and I wish her the best of luck at Bucknell. So.
And now you are
I'm a junior. Yeah.
So what are your future plans looking like?
Play college basketball.
You getting any interest yet, or?
Yeah.
So Anna McMaster, LeMaster, I'm sorry, I messed it all up. Anna, we've been here for 4 straight days, so we're starting to get things we're a little goofy. You made some you came to life in the second half tonight, made some, I think, 3 3-pointers in the second half, if I'm not mistaken, and hit some key foul shots. None of these games are not your league games, and they're not, not going to make the difference for you in down there at St. John's. But you still want to look good and you still want to win. Do you feel pressure in a game like this, or are you just out there saying, well, we'll let it go and we'll see what happens?
No pressure at all. I go into the game not knowing who we're playing because, I don't really care who we're playing. I'm going to win either way, so no pressure at all. I mean, we're just out there having fun trying to win, so, yeah.
You guys beat Ursuline the other day in the first game, the hometown team. So you had the Wilmington people here watching Ursuline and then got Neshaminy tonight. How has this helped you guys out going forward this season? And where you guys are playing out in Buckystown? Is that
Buckystown, Maryland.
Buckystown, Maryland. Now, where is that exactly?
It's in Frederick.
In Frederick, okay. And what league are you guys in?
The IAABO, I think.
Oh, okay. So we're not sure where in Maryland. That's out Western Maryland way.
All I know is it's like in the middle of nowhere, honestly.
In the middle of nowhere.
And it's like farms and everything. The drive is great, though, honestly. It's great. I love it.
So what's next up for the Vikings? Would you have a couple days off, or what's going on here?
We have tomorrow off, and then back at it New Year's Day we have practice. So
never
the grind, it never ends.
So, all right, Anna LeMaster, a great job in this tournament. Hit some big threes today, Ryan, and we were singing your praises over here. MVP, well deserved.
Thank you.
And a hoodie that you got to take home with you.
Oh yeah,
and
I know. I'm excited about that.
You got a 2-hour drive home or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And did you enjoy your stop here in Wilmington? A couple days, some tax-free shopping.
Oh my God, I was I was so excited when there was tax-free because in Virginia they tax everything. Oh my gosh, I was mind blown.
The most exciting part of the trip, tax-free shopping.
No, we went to the mall and it was like $9.99. I was like, what are you talking about?
That's it. There's nothing extra on there. Yeah, we pay the difference in our local taxes, I guess, around here. We're making it easy for you. Anna LeMaster, fantastic tournament. Congratulations on the win, and wish we could have you back here again next year, but we'll be following your name wherever you end up playing college basketball.
Thank you.
Good luck to you and the Vikings in the future, and thanks for doing this for us.
No, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
By the way, you get to wrap up the Diamond State Classic and just say thanks for watching 302 Sports. We'll see you next year.
All right. Do I do it now?
You do it right now, right in that camera.
Okay, thanks for watching 302 Sports. We'll see you next year. Bye.
All right, Anna LeMaster, thank you very much. That's going to do it. We're out of here, and we'll see you next time on 302 Sports.
All right.